Nostalgia. You know that thing that companies use to siphon our wallets whenever they run out of ideas? It's a powerful feeling you get, especially in media, when you're rewatching some of your favorite moments that bring you back to when times were simpler and licking Cheeto dust off your fingers is the most important thing. But what is nostalgia? How do you use it? Well, Disney thinks remaking your favorite movies as live actions is how nostalgia works, and making them black. Star Pictures thinks ruining your childhood memories by forcing your heroes to be narcissistic, power-hungry people who force immortal monsters to repeatedly die in their own purgatory for human entertainment while silencing anyone who opposes them is how nostalgia works, and I think they may be cooking here. Gogolusa Rangers takes place in a world where monsters invaded trying to take over Earth but were stopped by the Dragon Keepers so fast that they submitted quicker than you when you see a Dami Mommy.
Step on me, please.
Now they are forced to pretend to be these big bad monsters and follow a scripted fight every Sunday so the Dragon Keepers can continue to be rich and famous, and somehow no one questions why the monsters only attack one spot at the same time every week where they conveniently have cameras set up. But you know, the WWE exists, so I guess I get it. But Fighter D got tired of being this punching bag for entertainment and escaped his captivity and pretended to be a human to infiltrate the Dragon Keeper's ranks. And now he watches his comrades die from the other side. He's forced to work with humans, manipulate some, trust others, but after seeing both sides, realize the world isn't as black and white as he thought. It starts to question everything that he is and what he stands for. But it's not that deep, guys. For every serious moment this anime has, there's likely some kind of comedy to break that tension, but the anime quickly resumes back to the action or the tone it previously had. For example, they revealed the existence of monsters on Earth's surface who were thought to be extinct, to then cut to this.
今思い出してもゾクゾクしちゃうわ。お姉ちゃん嬉しい。響き。
That's her blood-related brother, by the way. And it's this notion of serious action and comedy mix that is embodied by the OST, which has some tracks that sound like a mixture of action and suspense with circus Olay, which really works because this anime carries itself like a super deep no one wins in war attitude with action and dialogue to back this up, but it still radiates that satirical energy because if there's no fighting, then odds are someone's doing something really stupid. Gogolusa Rangers somehow can just kill the tension and then pick it right back up like nothing even happened, or carry the tension, making a badass moment out of really silly content while it sounds like evil Ronald McDonald is here himself, which really emphasizes how evil and corrupted the Rangers are, how they fake doing all this for the people when they really just like the money, how they silence anyone who opposes them and rule like dictators, suppressing the weak and brainwashing the public. And that doesn't even just qualify for the monsters they hold in captivity and repeatedly kill for the masses. If you're a ranger and step out of line, you could be liable to pay with your life. They even built the ranger cadet training to force you to stab your teammates in the back, ensuring no trust is built as you climb the ranks. So therefore you have people attempting to sabotage each other for more money and more power. So when teams do form to undermine those that are stronger, all kinds of personalities shine. And I think this is largely due to the character writing, and if you knew the author's previous work, that makes sense because it's Haruba Negi. You know the guy who wrote this? Yeah, he went for writing Best Girl Nino and the 4 wrong answers to Murderous Power Rangers, and it worked oddly well. Needing to create 5 diverse love interests that were in depth enough within their own archetype, yet different enough from their own stereotypes of Best Girl, the responsible one that holds the family together, the quiet pessimistic type, the bubbly dunce, and what did you even do? Negi's character writing was so encapsulating that it got 5 different fan groups so invested, and it created the biggest waifu war of our generation. It gave him the ability to write a diverse cast in Gogolusa Rangers. He made Red Ranger this narcissistic attention seeker who does anything to maintain the spotlight, like waiting to kill monsters until there's TV coverage. A muscle-bound cadet freak that loses all self-confidence at the sight of another strong opponent, or the dim-witted, lovable monsters, but these 3 make the show what it is. Fighter D meets Hibiki, a cadet in training that wants to take down the Dragon Keepers and live in harmony with the monsters in a perfect world, and Yumiko, who's much more dark and aloof that also wants to take down the Dragon Keepers, but we don't really know why or what her game plan is, but it doesn't seem as innocent as Hibiki. Also, everyone's simping for her.
君のことを教えたら大興奮で。
It's massive tits. But it's these instances and encounters that make D start to change. He's forced to realize that he doesn't really want world domination, but but rather just equality for monsters, in that he himself had been brainwashed by his leaders just like the humans had been by the Dragon Keepers. That each side is not merely black and white. No, Disney! No! Bad. Back. Black and white, but a washed out gray color made from the black and white bases of each side. That he alone is not strong enough to take on organizations, and he must plot in secrecy, make allies, manipulate others, and pick his fights wisely, all while calculating his next move. It's this point in the anime that it really starts to take off, and we finally see the cracks forming in the Rangers cult-like system that they built to prey upon the weak. We see the resentment from within the Foundation itself, the secrets the monsters are holding that are coming to light, and the development of Fighter D as he figures out what he wants for himself instead of letting those with power decide for him. And it only took 5 episodes to get here. But as cool as some of these jaw-dropping reveals are, how spine-chilling these moments can be, the writing can only do so much before the animation has to take over, and my god was it smooth. Whether it's energy dragons or bubbles of water carrying exploding fish, your mom's pink toy, or a TV remote that controls time, you know, like the one from the Adam Sandler movie, I swear to god, these aren't edits, that's really the anime, guys. It just looks fantastic. I know some of you probably have your eyes rolling into the back of your head and foaming at the mouth at the sight of the CGI that was used, but there weren't any bad moments with it. In fact, I think the use of CGI really made some moments shine in the anime, and that's because they had so many different art and animation styles, and each fit their own tone that they were used with. Like how the round and loose animations were used for funny moments, and CGI and speed lines were used for action. Not to mention, any moment the duster started dissolving looked insanely good. I don't know what they used to do this, but wow. I know you're impressed. It's a good anime and you're still watching, so you must be interested. So you're probably wondering, why have I never heard of this anime? That's because Disney's as good at advertising anime as they are at making live action adaptations, but you know, I get it. Majority of their demographic probably pronounces anime like this.
So all those nerds in high school, like the weird theater kids and the anime people, and
I'd love to see them pronounce Gashiakuta. Gachakuchi? It just baffles me that they're buying up these amazing titles that are sometimes the best animes in their respected season, and instead of utilizing that, they're just ruining them by letting them rot away in obscurity. Like, please just stick to ruining Star Wars, please. And subscribe if Nina's the best girl. I don't need the rest of you because that's just the wrong answer, but you can watch my videos still. Thanks, bye.